Coming up, it's a rematch from Week 4, where the Rams won their 9th in a row against the Cardinals. Can LA sweep for a 5th straight season? Find out next on Monday night.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Tonight, we culminate pivotal Week 14 with a great Monday night matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Quarterback Matthew Stafford bringing out the LA offense. And Stafford, of course, all those years in Detroit and now in his first season with Los Angeles.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Now a first down throw. Stafford trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Arizona Cardinals offense coming out here for the first time, and you get a peek at Kyler Murray, the dangerous offensive weapon now in his 3rd season in the National Football League.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly. You might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. Now the Iowa State product, it's Kene Nwangu. And a short... Pick up there down to about the 9. On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. On play action, it's Murray eluding the pressure right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Let's go. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. These two teams, remember, met in Inglewood earlier in the year with the Rams coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona will give them the season sweep. On first down, Stafford here. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. The 20. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. And CD, we have certainly seen this guy make some magic with the ball in his hands. He was top 10 in the NFL last year in yards after the catch. And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is into the weekend in the NFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Play fake. Murray steps away. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. First down and a little extra for Mostert. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Now, these two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year. Murray now on first down. Flushed out right. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. On the move to his left. And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, Mostert. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing now is Murray, escaping the pressure right. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. Steps away to his left. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Mostert. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Tucker with the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 86 yards.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing it.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He'll buy some time right. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. Out to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. Sent down to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from his strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Stafford on target to Woods. 1st down, L.A.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Into the secondary, past the 40. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Back to throw, Stafford. This is caught. It's Woods. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the final number, pretty impressive, courtesy of Next Gen Stats. 20.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Handoff right side to Wangu.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Now a give, running left is Nwangu.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Flush to his right. Now a diving catch made just beyond the line of scrimmage. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw into the hands of Fant.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2, past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The final shot before the break, Stafford. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Rolling to his right. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down. Play action. Now it's Murray. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time.
Snags it for the pick. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And Stafford's going to be taken down. That's a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now Murray sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and the lead is up to 5.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Thanks to their defense for getting him 2 points closer. Now the question, what can this unit come up with offensively as they begin here following the free kick? Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. Steps away. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44, Murray eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 25 yards that time. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. To throw, it's Murray on the move to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Jamar Chase
with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead.
Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's the first catch of the game for Cup, and he's got a first down. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Here's Stafford.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Now a first down throw. Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
Chandler Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So third down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal.
He'll dump this off to Akers.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
On the toss, here's Nwangu.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown puts him up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. Tucker with the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. So now Stafford and the Rams down by 8, a little under a minute to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Stafford now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Akers. And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time not an ally. Now Stafford. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. And he's out of bounds to stop the clock. He gets a first, but just 10 seconds remaining. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10. Stafford. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. But it'll be 2nd down. One last throw here for Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, going into the final play.